Hey guys, today we are going to start off doing a trainer tip Thursday. This week's tip is a video on posture. Bad posture is caused by the lengthening of the upper back and neck muscles and the shortening of the opposing chest and neck muscles. A good way to correct this is going to be postural awareness. The protraction versus retraction and elevation versus depression of the scapulae. So when we talk about postural awareness, what we really need to talk about is going to be the positioning of our scapulae, or our shoulder blades. So I have my intern James here to help display that of just the different positions that you can have your shoulder blades in. The first one that we're going to go over is actually protraction. So that's actually the hunching forward and the separation of our shoulder blades, which is pretty characteristic. When you see somebody who has bad posture, a lot of times they tend to be hunched over. And the reason for that is actually going to be some tight musculature, which we'll talk about later. So another positioning of your shoulder blades is also going to be the retraction of your shoulder blades. This is characteristic of good posture. So when you a lot of times have your shoulder blades tucked back and down, that's actually going to be characteristic of good posture. So in the positioning of shoulder blades, we also can talk about elevation and depression. So go ahead and turn for me. So elevation is going to be the raising of your shoulder blades up towards your ears. So almost kind of also characteristic of that hunching motion, just to have a really tight upper traps and stuff like that, and that's going to cause elevation. You can also have depression, which is more characteristic of good posture. So when you depress your shoulders come down a little bit and your shoulder blades go down your back, which is going to help push your spine in the correct position for good posture. A good way to see if you have good posture is going to be the wall test. Pretty much you need to think about depressing and retracting the scapulae while walking and standing. Make sure to try the wall test. So a good way for testing your posture is actually going to be the wall test. So we have James standing over here, and pretty much what you want to do is you want to stand up against a wall. You want to put your head and shoulder blades and of course butt back against the wall, and this is going to help simulate some good posture. So pretty much what you want to do in the wall test is just to be able to walk forward while maintaining that same posture that you had when you were at the wall. So it's going to be hard at first, definitely challenging, because it's not going to be a natural feeling movement. But as you continue to do this, you should be able to get better and be more aware of your posture. Another good way to correct bad posture is by strengthening the weak musculature. So you want to think about strengthening the posterior delts, the rhomboids, the traps, and the lats. All of these muscles are essential for keeping your shoulder blades down and back, which help with good posture. Some exercises that can strengthen these are going to be resistance band face pulls, band rear delt flies, seated rows, and high rows. Also, another good way to help correct this is by stretching the tight musculature, which is going to be your pectoralis major and minor, your anterior delts, and your upper traps. So some good stretches for this is going to be a wall chest stretch, a standing chest stretch, an anterior delt stretch, and a neck stretch. Also essential for proper posture is definitely good form on exercises like the squat, the deadlift, and the bench press. Always consult an exercise professional before attempting a new exercise. If you have any questions on posture or how to correct this, make sure to contact us, either Matt or I, and we can definitely help you on correcting that today.